Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, The Social Work Race. I'm Curtis. You know, I'm a social worker. I've not been a social worker for too long, but I've been in social services for a long time. I've been on the front line for a long time. And I can tell you, my journey as an individual, not just as a social worker, not just as a professional, but my personal journey of life has been one that has been uphill from day one. Now, this video is all about encouragement for anyone listening to this. And I know, look, if you are listening to this as a student in particular, and you want to share this with your cohort, do that. This will really help those who just think they cannot do it. This is a powerful encouragement video coming from my experience and from others to get you through the most difficult stages of your social work experience, particularly as a student. But if you are struggling in your frontline experience, this video will help you too. Because in our choice of career, this is a choice of going uphill only. Do you know what I mean? And there were pros to that, is because we become stronger, but we also get tired. If you're at that place where it's just tough, listen to this. And I'm telling you, what I'm giving you today in this session is a shot of caffeine. And it's meant to be. It's meant to just give you that shot, that energy to get you up and to that next place, or just to keep going where you are. It's about that. And just before I do, I just want to let you know that when I say my life has been uphill, meaning that I've had a lot of adversity, and if I am here, then you can definitely be here. I mean, the question I have to ask you is, who said that you can't do this? Who told you that? Was that your feelings? I'm going to introduce you to a quote that I have lived by. This one quote, I mean, I've heard a lot of the empowerment videos and speakers. I'm actually quite tired of them now because I've overdone it over the years. And I've realized that I have to fall back on myself. And draw from the wells that exist within me, the wells of water that already exist within me, and they exist in you too. I want you to draw from them. With this quote that has gotten me through my hustles and my life and all of the tasks that were given to me that in previous times I would have never felt that I was capable of doing. This one quote that I'm going to give to you got me through. It's a quote that doesn't have any euphoria about it. It just says what's happening and it's not what is possible. It tells you what is happening right now. Listen to this. Listen to this. Here we go. Those who say it cannot be done should not interrupt those already doing it. Boom. Those who say it cannot be done should not interrupt those already doing it. What did I do with that quote? It told me that there were people that were already doing what I'm afraid to do. Then it forced me to say, well, why am I afraid? Of course, I have to look back at my traumas and my childhood and all of that. But if I don't have the time to do that, which I haven't always had that time or the ability, I would just have to get up and do it just like others who are. So there are some of us who are struggling and some of us who are not. But some of us who are just doing it are doing it, and you are watching us do it. I was watching others do it. And I said to myself, well, if they can, then I can definitely do it. I want to take you through some insights into pushing on in this career path, okay? Your mindset will directly and firstly impact what you do. So what's in your head will be transferred out through your fingers and your feet and in your mouth. Basically, your thoughts impact your actions. We often have feelings inside of us that tell us, no, we can't, or today's not the day. Maybe that's true. Maybe today isn't the day. But that's not the full stop on the matter. There's no period there. There's a comma. But tomorrow, okay? So here we go. I wanna give you a little insight into the power of thinking differently about yourself and your abilities. Even if you're from student all the way up to senior, we all get tired and discouraged. It's no joke. It's a tough field. So we have to put on some of our Superman and Superwoman armor and let's do this, right? I'm looking at a website, Very Well Mind, had a nice little article here, written in 2020. The benefits of positive thinking for your body and mind. Check it out. The benefits of just changing your attitude, because it starts in your mind usually. Sometimes you can start with your actions, but the best place to start is in the way you think about things, right? Just thinking differently about your circumstances actually will reduce stress. Oh yeah. I'm going to give you another one. It will just a change in mindset. These are scientifically proven facts, okay? This is not wishy-washy, this anecdotal data. This is fact. Thinking positively will also boost your immune system. Yeah. And if your immune system is boosted, then you will have a better sense of well-being. And this is all confirmed on the website, okay? People who have a different mindset or positive mindset towards problems, they have a lower risk of death. They have less cardiovascular problems, less depression, and they have an increased lifespan. And not only an increased lifespan usually signals a better quality of life. I'm speaking to social workers. We have better resilience because when you have a positive mindset, you also have a better ability or resilience to cope with problems. Resilient people are able to face a crisis or trauma with strength and resolve. Rather than falling apart at the face of such stress, they have the ability to carry on and eventually overcome. Yeah. This is it. That feeling I got in the third year of anxiety that hit me, that sense of failure before failure had even a chance of arriving. In fact, I had given failure an invitation, and when I invited failure, just by entertaining the thought of failure, I gave it invitation to come in and interrupt and then dictate how I functioned as a student. And I have done that in many places and phases in my life. I have done that. This is for you to not walk down the road I have. But if you do, you now have the tools to navigate your way out, or some of the tools, because this is not the cure-all. This is a part of a program of support for those who are really struggling. I just want to refer you back to my previous show on mental health and anxiety. If you want to look more at the some of the more practical ways to manage that as an individual, if you have very few support resources that you're aware of, you can definitely go back to my previous show on mental health and anxiety. And I will also do another show on mental health and anxiety and show you some practical resources that are to hand that people are using now. And a lot of them are free because in the UK, we tend to take mental health reasonably seriously. We have a lot of services out there for support. But for those of you who might find this more relevant to you, use this. Basically, positive self-belief will impact and improve how you as a social worker will conduct yourself in meetings or in the conducting of meetings. Believe that you are able to do this. Have confidence to do this. You can do it. Believe that, oh, I've got this. This meeting is mine. I will conduct it because I'm able. Don't think too lowly of yourself. You can do it. Especially those of us who are starting out. Why? People want to hear what you have to say. They want your guidance. They want your constructive criticism. They want to hear what you feel, think, and they want to hear your analysis. They need your strong voice. You have something important to share. You have the ability to do this because why? Listen to this. You have come this far. You made it into university. You made it past your A-levels. You are able. You made it to university. Not everybody has. You've made it as a social worker. You can do this. If other people are doing it, why can't you? Are you thinking in your head that they are better than you? Well, there's a mistake there. If they are doing it, I can do it. And this is the mindset I have used personally to improve my abilities as a human, as a dad, as an individual, as a friend, as a social worker, as a youth justice worker. I didn't always have this mindset. And this isn't a quick, an acute thing that I'm dealing with here. This is something I've embraced on and off over the years. I want to encourage you with a brief look at feelings. Feelings can make you, they're almost like a prophecy on your heart. Sometimes if feelings are negative, they can tell you where you believe and make you believe that you are going to be somewhere else that is no good for you. Your feelings can tell you that you have already failed, that you will be weak. Your feelings could tell you that you have no chance. Your feelings can do that all day long. And some people are stuck in that cycle. But hopefully this video will help you to become unstuck. I'm speaking to you without a script. I think this is important. Self-belief is key. Like just progressively convince yourself that you are enough. Don't let your feelings determine how tomorrow will be or the next hour. Some of these things we need to be very clinical about. Step outside of your feelings and talk to yourself. I'm enough. If you're looking around you and you're looking at how far others have come on their journey, maybe they're senior, advanced, or just really experienced, and you're looking at yourself thinking, man, I don't have enough. Instead of looking at how far you've got to go, rather look at what you will accomplish. You're looking at the same road, but you are interpreting it differently because you are changing your mindset. This is the one thing I want to drop on you, and it's a very personal thing. I have some other sessions explaining my journey, sharing my journey about how I made it this far in life. And I can say this, if I can come this far, you surely can go further than me. We are all capable of this. Stick at it. Rather looking at the problem, look at how you can adjust your mindset. Your problems will come and they will go, but you must remain. Take care of yourself.